Yes, welcome to this new video. You're watching G-Series, and today we're going to take another look at the Bitcoin chart, and let's do a deep dive into the recent price action and try to draw some scenarios for the coming week and months ahead of us. So let's dive in. We're looking at the yearly chart. Every candle is 1 year, and the pattern we can observe is that we have a bear market followed by a bull market, then 1 year bear market, 3 year bull market, 1 year bear market, and then so far we're 2 years in the bull market, and then I expect 2025 to be the blow of peak, the bull market to top, as you can see in previous bull markets. So far this candle is red. 2025 is down by approximately 10%, and what I expect is we're going to close this candle in the green, so that would be above 93k, and I expect to another bull market peak as this pattern shows us. So I'm excited for that. Let's zoom in a little bit, go to maybe the quarterly chart. Every month is a quarter, and we can see that the bull market is 2 green months, then a red month, two quarters, 2 green quarters, a red quarter, 2 green quarters, a red quarter, 2 green quarters. Now we're in a red quarter, red quarter again. And let's see if this pattern continues, and we're gonna get 2 green quarters starting in April until we reach a bull market peak. I think that could be very, very likely. And so far first quarter of 2025, minus 10%, as I said, isn't looking that good. If you look at the RSI, we can see, I like to draw these lines on the RSI. When the RSI crosses the red line I just drew, then it's for me a moment to really start selling and consider selling, because that would mean the market is overvalued, and that's a good moment to sell. If you look in history, that always indicates the last month, the last quarter of the bull market. Zoom in more to the monthly, and here we can see the bull market started right here and at the beginning of 2023, and it always goes in dumps. Like, nothing goes up in a straight line. As I said, I expect another at least one more jump, one more price rise for the peak. So that's my expectations. And as you can see, these dips, if we measured them, we had one of minus 25%, one of minus 33%, and currently we are in we had a minus 30% as well. That's very normal in a correction. If you can look at previous bull market, and I have the dips saved, we can see we had minus 30% here, minus 37, minus, what is it? Jesus Christ, what is TradingView doing? Minus 26%, minus 20, minus 17, minus 30, minus 26. Like, it's very normal to see this in a bull market. We can see we've always had 4. Right now we are at 3. I don't know. I think these dips are normal, and I think we can recover from it pretty soon. If you look at the RSI on the monthly, we can draw the same line as on the quarterly, and to me this is a very accurate indicator. Like, here it's predicted the bull market peak. I can even draw them in. If we see once the RSI peaked, that's always been the bull market peak as well. And I expect RSI this bull market as well to come above that red line. So we will need to see another pump for that. And when it reaches above it, that would be a good moment to sell. Very cool indicator. I'm gonna keep a close look at it. And what just tells me is we're in a bull market. We've seen a dip, which is very, very normal. And 30% is also a really good dip. We're gonna look in even a little bit more detail, zoom in a little bit more, see if we can spot a reversal already. But on the bigger time frame, I'm not worried at all. This looks very, very good. I think we're not going into bear markets from here. And let's zoom in even more to the weekly. We can see we've had support here for very, very long, and then we broke below it. And clearly now you can see that the prices were rolling over. We had a double top with a lower high, and eventually lost support. And yeah, I have to admit that I didn't see this coming. Like, the news was so bullish, everyone online was talking so bullish. Like, I didn't expect this, but it's a good learning moment. Good learning moment. Yeah, do not listen to the news and listen to other people. It's just looked at the price action. But on the other hand, I think I played it pretty good. I had a lot of cash. I was saving up a lot of cash here because I wouldn't want to buy when the price action goes up, or when it's like at 100k. I'm not buying. But now that we dipped, I could be buying again, especially altcoins. We can take a look at it later as well. But I haven't sold anything. Like, that's not really my strategy, to like take profit here and then try to buy in lower, take profit and buy the dip. No, I just buy, save up cash, buy in the dip, ride the next pump, save up cash, buy the dip. I don't sell anything, and then I'm gonna try to time the bull market peak, which I still see happening this year, and then sell it all at once. If you look at the weekly, we can see this very obvious level of support. It corresponds with previous all-time high. We had a lot of struggle to getting through that, and that could be a support level, but so far it looks really good. If you look at the RSI, we can see we have reached a pretty interesting level on the RSI, around 45. And if I'm gonna draw in like a few recent times we hit that low of an RSI, we've had it here, we've had it here, we've had it here. Like, these are just 3 examples, and like, as you can see, once we hit that low of an RSI, we always see a pump afterwards. So what do you think is gonna happen now? We've just reached it again. I don't see us going into a bear market. We're already bouncing a little bit. I think this could go up from here. I love RSI, the indicator, and I'm gonna keep looking at it. And yeah, let's go and zoom in even more to the daily. On the daily, we can see the recent price action more clearly. We've seen the support. I think I even drew it as a box, this one. And yeah, we broke below it, we tested it back, we rejected it, we went lower. And yeah, now we're just forming a range here. I think the big move down that we might already have seen it. As you can see on the RSI, it's going up while the price went down, meaning bullish divergence, which indicate a trend reversal. That's also something you can use the RSI for. That's why it's probably my favorite indicator on TradingView. And now it's just, I don't know how long it's gonna take. If we get some bullish news, we could pump very, very quickly. We could form a range. Like, if you look back at the previous bull market, we've seen really big dip. It's not really comparable, but that took a lot of time to range and start pumping. Could be faster now, who knows. But the most important level to look at is just right here, the support level, which is resistance right now. And once we break above it, test it back, and from there we can pump, break previous all-time high. That's that's something to look forward to once we expect another bull market peak. If we go to the 4 hour, I think I've said this in many videos, that once we break this level, I expected it all the way to range like this, and that you could find liquidity. Unfortunately, we didn't do that. And then I said there's not much in between, except for this little volume node right here. As you can see, we've perfectly found support on that for now. And yeah, if we break that, if we go below 77k, we could go all the way to that previous all-time high, like this level around here, which is around 71, 72k. And that is all the way with the previous all-time high, basically. But so far we've held up here, surprisingly. And that's the most bullish volume nodes you can hold, and we did that. So to me, Bitcoin still looks very, very good. And yeah, now this range is just waiting and form some more price action and try to rotate the momentum again to the upside, break resistance, and then break all-time high. And I'm going to draw on the scenarios a little later. We can look at a few more indicators, but to me this looks like the perfect dip in a bull market. And yeah, I think it's definitely a good buying opportunity. Then let's go to the Fear and Greed Index. Right now we're at Fear 31. We've seen recently we've had a lot of fear in the market. If you look at the last 3 months, so basically this whole year, we've seen that we've reached a Fear and Greed Index of 10 at the end of February, of 10. That is really, really low. If you go to the maximum 10, that's like even lower than here. August 2024, and yeah, if you look at August 2024, that's right here, this dip, and you can see what happened afterwards. We turned around and we went up, and yeah, 10 is really, really low. You don't see it often. And then if you look at the last 3 months, actually in March now, we've been gaining on the Fear and Greed Index, so there's going back some more belief of buyers, like people are getting less fearful, which is a good sign, I think. And yeah, when there is so much fear, you have to be greedy, in my opinion. So I think this is perfect timing to buy. Let's look at more indicators. CPI, also one I'm definitely gonna use to predict the top. Right now it's at 69, and yeah, when it goes to 100, like you can see, it will turn dark red. It's time to sell. Right now it's 70, around 70. We're at yellow and we've touched orange a bit at 80, but there's still room for growth. That is about the CPI. I don't want to look at any more indicators in this video, so I'm really focusing on the price action. We can look at the scenarios I drew in the other day. In the other video, we were sitting right here, and we saw that we made a higher high, then we made a higher low, but I think it was Trump who came with some tariffs. Like the news is, and people are going so crazy over the tariffs of Trump, and we lost support. We didn't find liquidity, we just lost it, tested it back, resistance. It's actually a very messy drawing, but as you can see, support turned into resistance, broke further down, but yeah, to me, not looking bad. Yeah, okay, Trump is doing crazy things and the market is very volatile and very scared at the moment because of this tariff war, but it seems like he's trying to solve the war between Russia and Ukraine, which would be very good for the world. Sorry. And he's also so bullish on Bitcoin and crypto in general. Like he's really pro crypto, and I think he's gonna change the market forever, basically. And I'm just waiting for some news or some price rotation, and I think it will happen soon. Let's look at actually my prediction for 2020 before 2026. I've said we would reach 100k. We already did it in 2024, which was crazy. I added a little line here at 150k. I think that could be reachable in the next push, and that might be the bull market peak, 150k, which is insane. I would have never thought that. If you look at the stages, I drew also a long time ago. Sorry, I'm a little sick. This is with the halvings. You can see we're still on track, and yeah, it will last a little longer. If you look at where is it? If we look, it's based on the bull market peak compared to the halving, we still have some time to go to the peak. So I don't know. To me, all the indicators seem to indicate that we're going higher. That we haven't seen the bull market peak yet. So I'm not worried in this crash. I'm very greedy to buy. And I did. I bought a lot of Ethereum. Ethereum looks really bad. But on the other hand, it looks very interesting as well. This massive, like higher low, higher highs, we broke that. We've set basically a double top, and then we broke previous support, which in technical analysis, it looks very, very bad. If you look at RSI, look how low we are on the weekly. We're at 43. Last time we saw it was here, which is literally the bear market bottom. And we've seen it here, which was basically also the bear market bottom. So, yeah, do what you want, but to me that seems to indicate that Ethereum, like buying Ethereum right now, is very, very cheap. If you look at the monthly, you can see it as well. We are literally at bear market levels of the RSI. And we are at 2K, which is so low. And then thinking that we have this ETF of Ethereum, and we have President Trump with $500 billion in Ethereum. He bought a lot in this previous move down, and saying he wants to include it in the strategic reserve. Yeah, I think Ethereum is massively undervalued. We are right now at support level. Maybe it looks a little better in a weekly. We've seen even previously all the way here. It was resistance once, turned into support. Then once we broke it, it turned into resistance again. Now we're testing back at support. I think as Bitcoin push, Ethereum will push as well, and we still need to see that altcoin season. In my opinion, I've been betting big on Ethereum and altcoins, and I even sold a little bit of Bitcoin, around 85k, to sell Ethereum below 2k. That's how bullish I am on Ethereum right now, and I hope in this coming few months, in 2025, Ethereum is going to outperform Bitcoin. Let's look. Yeah, this one also shows like how low Ethereum is against Bitcoin. And then the Bitcoin dominance. It's time for this thing to turn around. It's losing momentum, and yeah, I just want to see an altcoin season and this thing to drop. Let's see how it turns out. Oh my god, I'm so sick. I hate it. Let's draw the scenarios quickly, and then I'm gonna end the video. So, important levels to watch, to look at, is the support level right here. This little volume node that was support level right here, and then previous all-time high, like this support level, which is next once we break 77k. Some really bad news has to happen for that to play out. This range looks very, like I can't do anything with it. It's either we're gonna range, just make a higher high, and then build an uptrend. We have to test this. Maybe we find resistance. Maybe we break it in one go, test back, then test these all-time highs. With some bullish news, this could go really quickly. Like right now, there's a lot of fear. There's not a lot of people in the market. The retailers are like not paying attention at all. I think that's the moment when you should pay attention. Bearish would be, right now we are in a downtrend, right? You can see we keep doing lower lows, lower highs. If we're going to continue that and break the support, I think we can go all the way to 72k. This region, I find support here. Very messy, but I'm going to save it, and let's see next video how it turns out. So that's it. I hope next time I'm not sick anymore, and see you in the next video. Ciao.